Can't you hear it? The drumming. We are back with another New Who. The events of the last two episodes, we have just been gearing up for this, potentially epic conclusion, and I am not ready. I don't know how they get through this. I think it's going to be really tall order, and I think there will be casualties. There have to be. There have already been casualties. The parting of the ways and Doomsday, the Daleks have appeared. Spoilers! Imagine. Based on mathematical, scientific conclusion, the Dalek are bound to appear here too, if that's what we're going with. The cult of Skaro was basically wiped out, except for one member, which is Dalek Khan. Dalek Khan said, bye-bye, and left at the end of that episode. Will we see Dalek Khan here? Is Dalek Khan gonna come save the day? Good luck, because that's... That's not their MO, but you never know. Who knows what he's been up to? I mean, if we gotta get help from Dalek Khan to vanquish the Master, I'm not mad at it. Like, let's do what we need to do. I think the Doctor does need help. He needs to pull in some tricks that a Time Lord would not expect, and a Time Lord would not expect working with a Dalek. Things that the Doctor has learned so far since the Time War, right? Like every other Time Lord who would have existed at that time, will have not have had the experiences he's had, like dealing with the Daleks, dealing with the Cybermen, dealing with humans. And I think the Doctor has a special kind of added upgrade because of his experiences so far. And I think that to me is the catalyst. That to me is the extra special thing that he has that the Master doesn't have. A very different understanding of the world from experience, understanding how people are and how to reach out to people and influence them or get them to your side. That's what the Doctor needs to rely on now, and not just like, Time Lord, mathematics and stuff and that kind of thing, because the Master is on it every single time. We saw it with the sonic versus laser screwdriver. Let's call it what it is. The Doctor still looks young for his age. The Doctor is like, this is good actually. If you actually want to realize how old I am. I don't know how that's gonna affect the end of this episode and what's gonna happen. If he's gonna be able to reverse the process, please don't play with David Tennant. Please do not play that game. I'll see you, Russell T. Well, as always, the full and watch-alongs and the early access content are on the Patreon, so please check out the Patreon. Support is greatly appreciated. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Do all you can to engage, as it really does help the channel. Thank you. Well, it is that time. Let's go!
And the Earth was no more.
Oh! Bum-ba-dum, 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 bum-ba-dum. David Tennant! Did I just see John Barrowman? I don't think I had seen him. I don't think I had noticed him there before. What is this episode called? What is it called? Last of the Time Lords by Russell T. Davies. Bring it back to Gallifrey.
Planet Earth is closed.
Oh, we're jumping forward? Planet Earth is closed. Damn. Closed for business. Honestly, let's close Planet Earth sometimes. Let's close Planet Earth. This is, devil, the Satan, Lucifer. Tom Ellis. Listen, I got his name. Tom Ellis Lucifer. You know me, I will catch a face. Martha? What is she doing?
What's your name then?
Tom Milligan. No need to ask who you are. Famous Martha Jones. How long since you were last in Britain?
365 days.
So what's the plan?
This Professor Doherty, I need to see her. Can you get me there?
Doherty.
There's a lot of people depending on you. You're a bit of a legend.
What does the legend say?
Best believe.
That you're the only person to get out of Japan alive. Martha Jones, who says she's going to save the world.
And she will.
Bit late for that.
Oh!
Used to be in pediatrics back in the old days. But that gives me a license to travel.
Great. I'm travelling with a doctor.
You're the only person on Earth who can kill him. You and you alone can kill the Master stone dead.
The Master. But why? What does she have? What happened in a year? Tom Ellis looking fine. Okay, we'll save the world. Look at him. He's still doing his thing. And he loves the music too. He loves to dance. Come on. Oh, I saw her face. Oh, she's done with him. It's sour now. Oh, no, Mama Martha. Oh, don't try it with Lady Danbury. Oh my God, the Doctor. In a tent. Oh God, this is pandemonium, chaos. Sit down, the master. But she has a plan. I'm sure she has a plan. She's about to slip something in your drink.
It's ready to rise, Doctor. The new Time Lord Empire. But they broke your heart, didn't they? Toclafane. Ever since you worked out what they really are.
What are they?
Martha Jones
We'll stop you.
has come back home. Now, why would she do that?
To mess you up.
You said something to her, didn't you? On the day I took control.
Ooh.
I have one thing to say to you. You know what it is.
It's a GTFO.
Launch day in 24 hours!
Doctor has a plan. What? Not Morse code? What is he doing? I love this underground plan. Oh, 3. Oh, yes. Yes, the family Jones. Passing it all around. Yes, Tish. Ha ha. Oh!
Smell that Sierra.
Look at Captain Jack Harkness. 3. Yes. Of course, he erected a statue to himself.
He's even carved himself into Mount Rushmore.
Classic.
Converted into shipyards. They bring in slave labor every morning.
Ooh. Are these rockets?
There's 100,000 rockets getting ready for war.
War? With who?
The rest of the universe.
He wants to conquer everything.
I was just checking.
Soon the rockets will fly.
And everyone will need medicine.
Oh, no, don't try with Tom Ellis. Oh. Soon the rockets will fly.
They didn't see you.
How do you think I travelled the world?
Perception.
Unnoticeable.
Well, I could see you.
Invisible-ish.
Because you wanted to.
Oh.
Yeah, I suppose I did.
Is there a Mrs. Milligan?
No, what about you?
There used to be someone.
Oh. I mean, that was the last guest they had, was it not, I think? That was like episode 1.
When we go to the start, I'm going to take you to the Catriga Nova. Whirlpools.
Is it the Sonic, the laser screwdriver? They want to get the laser. Oh, he's been pulling that. I feel like they're going to thwart this plan somehow. Oh! Get them! Get him! Oh! It's the screwdriver, I'm sure of it. It's not working. It's not working. Something is wrong with it. Trust the master has already thought about this, I'm sure.
Isomorphic controls.
Only his fingerprints.
They only work for me. Like this.
Say sorry!
Oh my god. Oh my god, I thought I was gonna kill her. Oh my god. I knew he had a plan. I knew.
I remember the days when the Doctor, Time War, battling sea devils, the
Sea
rift,
devils and
the
axons.
Medusa Cascade.
What are these things?
How did he ever come to this?
Bro, he's better than you ever
Oh
be.
yeah, me.
His feats outnumber yours. Sorry.
Revenge. And this time, it's a message for Miss Jones.
Revenge is so basic. Revenge is so basic, master. Try something else. But Martha about to gather you very soon. She's about to gather your life. Watch and see.
I'm Tom Milligan. This is Martha Jones.
She can be the Queen of Sheba for all I care.
Oh.
Never been the same since Des took over. Both Deses.
Des.
That's a plural for Des. Desi? Dizzy?
Desi. Desi's a name.
Salutations. On this, the eve of war. Lovely woman.
Eve Miles.
How much hope has this man got? Say hello, Gandalf.
Is it Gandalf? Stop.
But he's an alien with a much greater lifespan than you, stunted little apes.
Oh!
What if I suspend your capacity to regenerate? All
Suspend.
900 years of your life. What if we could see them?
No. No! Oh my god, even more? Oh my god, this is torture. Oh, how is it gonna look? Yo, somebody take this thing out of this guy's hand. This is too much. I don't even want to see this. How he's gonna look. Yo, he's out of his clothes. Yo, stop. Oh my god. God.
Received
What?
The Doctor's still alive.
Yeah. Oh my god, but barely. Yo.
15 satellites all around the Earth,
I can't wait till they take the Master out, till they defeat him.
broadcasting a telepathic signal that keeps people scared. Any military action the Toclafane descend?
They're not called Toclafane.
Right.
I've got this.
Tell us. Oh!
They can't even be damaged, except once. The lightning strike in South Africa brought one of them down.
Tell them, Martha. I love this. I love the resistance.
I heard stories that you walked the Earth to find a way to build a weapon.
I love this music. God, that thing is important.
They're gonna get us a sphere.
I love this, and I love that it's Tom and Martha. Here we go. Come on, come on. Oh!
You ready?
Do your job, I'll do mine!
Get it! Bye. Let's be sure. Shock it again.
That's only half the job. Let's find out what's inside.
What's inside? Watch, it's an organic thing inside, like the Daleks are. A tiny little situation. Oh my god, not a cage. Oh,
I'm gonna kill him if I have to wait 100 years.
this is wild.
I'm going to kill the Master
Yes, Mama Martha.
one day, and I'll be there.
No,
Yes.
it's my job. I swear to you, I'd shoot that man stone dead.
Yes. Tish, there's gonna be Tish. I love this for the family,
get him.
Jones. Yes, I'll get him.
Even if it kills me.
Yes.
That man made us stand on deck and watch the islands of Japan burning.
Mm.
I swear to you, he's dead.
Because they got to see it up front too. Like, it's such a personal thing for them, as well as seeing what happened to Martha and the doctor. It's just
Kinda scary.
Then stop.
Once the Empire is established and there's a new Gallifrey in the heavens,
Lucy. Come on,
the drumming,
still going.
the never-ending drum beat.
I hope it gets louder and louder for you.
I looked into the vortex. That's when it chose me. Can't you hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Tell me you can hear it, Doctor.
No,
Tell me.
It's only you.
only you. And it's your curse. You'll be cursed by it your whole life.
Tomorrow we rise.
I'm doing it for them. You should be grateful. After all, you love them. So very, very much.
Why? Yo, there's something here. Oh my god, it's gonna be like a baby Dalek or something. What else could it be? Oh! I told you it's organic. What else could it be?
Oh my god.
What else could it be? What else could it be? What is that? Is that's...
It's alive.
Is that a Dalek?
Martha Jones.
Knows you.
Sweet, kind Martha Jones. You helped us to fly. The skies are made of diamonds.
Diamonds. Diamonds. Tell me.
Can't be him.
The skies made of
Oh!
diamonds.
Oh my god!
What's it talking about? What's it mean?
What are they?
They're all those people.
They're us.
They're humans.
They're humans. The human race from the future.
They just made all of them soldiers.
I took Lucy to Utopia.
Wow.
Trillions of years into the future.
The end of the
To the
universe.
end of the universe. Creation was falling apart, and I thought, there's no point to anything. The doctor said on the day before the Master came to power.
When he was stealing the TARDIS, the only thing I could do was fuse the coordinates.
Yes. And stopped it from going back more than 18 months.
The only other place he could go was the end of the universe, so he found Utopia.
The last of humanity screaming at the dark.
Trying to find a way to escape the end of everything.
And they did.
They cannibalized themselves, regressing into children, but it didn't work.
But then the Master came with his wonderful time machine.
If you're the future of the human race and you've come back to murder your ancestors, you should cancel yourselves
Each
out.
other out.
And that's the paradox machine.
That's the paradox machine. That's how he made this.
My masterpiece. A living TARDIS, allowing the past and the future to collide.
To collide. and still
We are
remain.
changing history.
Destroying history.
I'm a Time Lord. I have that right.
You don't have any right.
We're the same species. Why do you kill so many of us?
Because it's fun.
Oh,
Human race, greatest monsters of them all.
you want to talk? Wow, that's quite the revelation that it's just them from the end of the universe, from Utopia. Come all the way back, but they've been severely disfigured and changed.
Just before I escaped, the doctor told me.
What did he say?
The Doctor and the Master, they've been coming to Earth for years. And they've been watched. There's Unit and Torchwood.
Yes.
And they made this,
Their
the
weaknesses.
ultimate defense.
All you need is to get close. I can shoot the Master dead with this.
Oh,
Not so easy to kill a Time Lord. They can
they
regenerate.
regenerate. Stops
4
them.
chemicals slotted into the gun. Inject him, kills a Time Lord
Dead.
permanently.
Oh,
You've only got 3.
Still need the last one, because the components of this gun were kept safe, scattered across the world. There's an old unit base in North London. You gotta get me there.
wow. This weapon can kill a Time Lord. This is new. And the Doctor's okay with this?
Might be many things, but you don't look like a killer to me.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, the Doctor doesn't normally go to killing. He goes to imprisonment at best, trapping, outsmarting. So I just don't know about this course of action. Also, the second to last Time Lord. But look at where we are. Dire circumstances. Yeah, we'll see.
Hello, Story.
All we've got is water.
God, just look at humans.
Can you kill him? They said you can kill the Master. Tell us you can do it. Please, tell us you can do it. Who is the Master?
They need hope.
Leave her alone. She's exhausted.
No, it's all right. They want me to talk, and I
Yeah,
will.
they want inspiration. And honestly, it makes sense. I mean, just look at where civilization is.
Access priority 1.
What?
Alison Doherty.
State your intent.
No, don't do it.
First of all, I need to know about my son.
Don't do it.
Is my son still alive?
Don't do it,
State
Doherty.
your intent.
Don't play that game.
I have some information for the Master. Concerning Martha Jones.
I can't. I can't!
Guess what?
I travelled across the
Oh
world.
my god.
But if Martha Jones became a legend, then that's wrong, because my name isn't important. There's someone else.
The Doctor.
The man who sent me out there, the man who told me to walk the earth. And his name is the Doctor.
Yes!
Saved your lives so many times. He never stops.
Ah, the music. That
He
theme.
never asks to be thanked. But I've seen him. I know him. I love him.
Yes. You believe in him.
It's him! Oh my God, it's him! It's the Master! He's here!
He's here!
He never walks upon the ground.
Hide her!
Of course, because he's been told by Miss Doherty. And just look at this. Honestly, just injecting with what we have right now. Let's just start there.
He walks among us, our Lord and Master.
I can see you!
Out you come, little girl. Come and meet your master.
Okay. Just stop while you're at it. Just stop.
I'll give the order, unless you surrender. Ask yourself, what would the Doctor do?
I actually hate him. I hate the Master. Like, they have made me... They've done their job. She's removing the filter. It doesn't even work on him anyways. She has to. I mean, he's gonna kill everybody else here just to prove that.
Yes! Oh, very well. He trained you well. Give me the bag. No, stay there. Just throw it.
Throw it in his face. It's gonna destroy the whole bag.
Now, good companion, your work is done.
Oh no! Oh no, Tom!
When you die, the Doctor should be witness. Hmm?
Stop.
Almost dawn, Martha, and planet Earth marches to war.
Oh my god, they killed Tom. Well, you know, he's going to hell, straight to hell, to start his Lucifer journey. No! I almost had Martha there, and I was like, yo. Let's look at her family. Ah. It's actually scary, because he could do anything, this Master. Anything.
Your teleport device.
We need a Hail Mary here.
Now, kneel.
Kneel. Wow.
Ready to launch. 200,000 ships set to burn across the universe.
Thank you, Miss Doherty, because of your son, which will end up dying when he does what he does. But you know, it's her son.
My children, are you ready?
Fly and blaze and slice.
Fly and blaze and slice.
The child, Martha Jones, will die. Any last words?
Martha has a plan. Please tell me there's something here. Please tell me there's a secret Trojan horse.
You had companions who could absorb the time vortex. This one's useless. Bow your head. And so it falls to me, as master of all.
Underestimate her at your own peril.
Order of Time Lords.
She's smiling.
From this day forward. What's so funny?
Tell us.
A gun.
What about it?
A gun in 4 parts.
Yes.
It's a decoy.
I mean,
It's a decoy. It's a
come
decoy.
on. Do you really believe that?
I would ask her to kill.
He would never do that.
Professor Doherty, the Resistance knew about her son.
Yes!
Told her about the gun so she could get me here.
Yes.
But you're still gonna die.
Don't you want to know what I was doing? Traveling the world.
Tell me.
I told a story. No weapons, just words. I did just what the doctor said.
Inspiring the people.
And everywhere I went, I found the people and I told them my story.
Story of the doctor.
I know him. I told them about the doctor.
Yes.
And I told them to pass it on.
Faith and hope.
Satellites.
Is that all?
The drums.
Gave them an instruction. Just as the doctor said.
Use the countdown.
Everyone thinks of one word at one specific time.
Nothing will happen.
Is that your weapon?
It will intercept the drums.
One word, just one thought at one moment. But with 15 satellites.
It will counteract them.
Every single person on Earth thinking the same thing at the same time, and that word is doctor.
Yes! Get him! Oh.
Stop it. No.
I'm so epic right now. Doctor!
Doctor.
Say the magic word.
Stop this right now. Stop it!
Oh! Even Lucy joined.
I've had
Doc.
a whole year to tune myself into the psychic network and integrate with its matrices.
Order you to stop!
All across the world. We
Thing
are
you can't do. Stop them thinking.
Yes. Legion.
Tell me the human race is degenerate now.
Look at that power.
When they can do this.
Look at the power. Power of a Time Lord. Ah.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Then I'll kill them. You can't do this. It's not fair!
Watch him.
You know what happens now.
Into the abyss. Into the vortex. Cast him away. Yo, this is so epic.
You wouldn't listen. No! Because you know what I'm going to say.
Snatch him. Take him.
I forgive you.
Oh.
Detecting paradox.
Oh God, they're all going to the TARDIS.
The paradox machine! You men, with me.
Yo, he always has plans. The teleport.
Now it ends!
The rockets, he's releasing them all.
We've got control of the valley and you can't launch.
Oh, but I've got this. Black hole converter inside every ship. If I can't have this world, Doctor,
No one will.
neither can you. We shall stand upon this earth together as it burns.
You know what, Master? No. Look at them. Yo, I'm still recovering from this moment. It was so good. It was such a good payoff.
Yeah, happens to me a lot.
Happens to me a lot. Mm-hmm.
All you do is talk and talk and talk. I know you.
Mm-hmm.
Explode those ships, you kill yourself.
You don't want to die.
The one thing you could never do.
Give it to me.
Give that to me.
Now. So how do we unparadox this thing? He's shooting at it? Oh, wow. Okay. Let's do that. And what happens now with the reality? Oh. Oh, are they all getting destroyed because of the... Yes.
Time is reversing!
Victory! Well, not yet, but... Oh my god, God. Oh, she wants to kill him. Oh, Mama Martha. Lady Danbury right now. She's about to strike. I'm scared. I hope it's not a mistake. Yo, hold on to something. What? Oh, wow. Oh, it's just reversing everything. The whole paradox. Save everything on your hard drive. Save everything. All the work I've done for a year, reversed. Oh, I'm saving that. Look at the world is back. And so is traffic. The hand is right there.
Paradox is broken. Reverted back. 1 year, 1 day.
Right before it started.
We just saw the president assassinated.
Just after the president was killed, but just before the spheres arrived.
Right after.
Planet Earth restored. None of it happened. The rocket, the terror, it never was.
But I can remember it.
Ooh.
We're at the eye of the storm. The only ones who'll ever know. Must be Mr. Jones. We
So
haven't
please
actually
keep an
met.
eye on the master. Please, please.
Whoa, big fella. You don't want to miss the party. So, what do we do with this one?
We kill him.
Cage.
Execute him.
No, that's not the solution.
Oh,
Oh,
I have the solution.
I think so.
Yo, don't do it.
Because all those things, they still happened. Because of him.
Oh my god.
I saw them.
Go on.
Don't give him what he wants.
Do it.
He will just regenerate.
You're better than him.
Don't do it, Mama Martha. Oh.
What happens to me?
You're my responsibility from now on. The only Time Lord left in existence.
Cage.
You mean you're just gonna keep me?
It's time to change. Maybe I've been wandering for too long.
Change.
Now I've got someone to care for.
Oh! What? She shot him?
There you go. I've got you. I've got you.
Oh my god, Lucy.
Always the women. I didn't see her.
She was chanting doctor, doctor.
It's only a bullet. Just regenerate. No. One little bullet. Come on.
I guess you don't know me so well. I refuse.
Just regenerate. Come on.
I'll spend the rest of my life in prison.
He doesn't be imprisoned.
You've got to. Come on.
He doesn't want to be the last Time Lord.
You and me. All the things we've done. Axons. Remember the Axons? And the Daleks.
Ah.
We're the only two left.
Ah.
There's no one else. Regenerate!
How about that?
Ah.
I win. Will it stop, Doctor? The drumming. Will it stop?
Oh god. Yo, he let himself go. Oh, doctor. Oh, that breaks my heart. He didn't want it to end like this. Ah! Oh god. That scene broke me. So much death and destruction, and the doctor doesn't want it to end that way. I don't want this to be the story. I guess Lucy did have a part to play, and this was it.
Just to say, I don't blame you.
I mean, she played her part.
Who are you?
Who are you? She doesn't remember her. Who was her son? I wonder.
Every single one of these people knew your name. Now they've all forgotten you.
Good. Back to work.
I really don't mind, though.
Cardiff,
Come with me.
Had plenty of time to think that past year.
please. He
And I
belongs
kept
here.
thinking about that team of mine. Like you said, Doctor,
He wants to be better.
responsibility.
Defending the Earth. Can't argue with that.
Hey, I need that.
I can't have you walking around with a time-traveling teleport.
He's taking it.
And what about me? Can you fix that? Will I ever be able to die?
Nothing I can do.
Oh.
You're an impossible thing, Jack.
Been called that before.
A kiss? Oh, a salute.
Sir?
He wants to do more than that. Trust and believe.
Ma'am?
He likes the doctor. Yeah, last episode he was saying...
Can't die, but I keep getting older. The odd little gray hair, you know? What happens if I live for 1,000,000 years?
I really don't know.
No one knows.
Okay, vanity, sorry.
Plastic surgery.
Yeah. Can't help it. Used to be a poster boy when I was a kid in the Beauchene Peninsula.
Stop it.
I was the first one ever to be signed up for the Time Agency. They were so proud
Look
of
at
me.
Martha.
The face of Beau, they called me.
Oh.
I'll see you.
They call you the face of Beau? What? No.
Can't be.
Stop.
Definitely not, no.
No. No. That's the face of Beau? Stop, 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 stop. And he lived for He kept getting older and became a face? Stop, 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 stop. No, 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 no. 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 Jack is not the face of Beau. Yo, that's messed up. I can't. I need a second for that. Oh my god. What? Oh my god, this episode is killing me. Look at the hand is still there. Yo. I thought Jack was making a joke, and they were like, what?
I'm looking for Dr. Thomas Milligan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
Yes. Aw. Martha.
Right then, off we go. The open road. There is a burst of starfire right now. Sky is like oil on water. Fancy a look?
What's happening? What's happening, Martha? Please. She's not gonna want to go.
Agatha Christie. I'd love to meet Agatha Christie, but she's brilliant.
He notices. Stop. Martha, no.
Okay.
I just can't.
Her family.
Spent all these years training to be a doctor. Now I've got people to look after. They saw half the planet slaughtered and they're devastated. I can't leave them.
Of course not.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Martha Jones, please. Aw, look at that hug.
Martha Jones, you saved the world.
Yes, I did. I spent a lot of time with you thinking I was second best, but you know what?
MVP.
I am good.
MVP. I'm in.
You gonna be alright?
Always, yeah.
Ah,
Bye.
how about a kiss? Oh, I wish they had a little bit more than that. Oh. That's the legendary Martha Jones, y'all. Go back. Stake your claim.
It's like my friend Vicky. She lived with this bloke. And she loved him. He adored him, spent all day long talking about him. He never looked at her twice. I mean, he liked her.
Yeah,
That was it.
we didn't show it.
Wasted years pining after him, years of her life. Because while he was around, she never looked at anyone else.
Yeah.
Time and time again, I said, get out. So this is me,
Getting out.
getting out. Keep that. When? That rings, you better come running, you got it?
Got it.
Oh, doctor.
I'll see you again, mister.
She got it off her chest. She said what she needed to say. Where do we go now, doctor? What do we do? They're happy to see her. Oh god, this is like, I don't even know. What now? Oh, the master. I feel like, here we go. Is someone taking, is that Lucy? A ring. What happened? Oh god, someone saved the master, didn't they, somehow? Maybe he regenerated. What? Yo, that sound.
What?
Did I just destroy the TARDIS? Isn't he in the time vortex? That's the Titanic.
What?
What? The Voyage of the Damned. They just crashed into the Titanic. Ah! Yo! Ah! This was epic on so many levels. I cannot even begin to describe how much of a treat this was. This was really, 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 really cool. Last of the Time Lords. Come on. This 3-part finale, like leading up to this moment, how well it was crafted, how much on edge it was. We're familiar with in Doctor Who with kind of catastrophic apocalyptic situations. The levels to which we got here were different just because a Time Lord is involved here, just because the foe here is someone that uniquely understands the Doctor's way of thinking and can outsmart him in that way, you know what I mean? And also has the advantage of having the same physiology and vulnerabilities that the Doctor has in certain aspects, right? Regeneration and things like that. Like he has the same set of moves. It's just a very different type of enemy. It just kind of devolved in terms of what was happening with the world. The beginning of this and seeing how much we had come from the last episode, The Sound of Drums, to now, and how much the Master had just kind of waged this decimation and changed everything. And I like the time jump there with the 1 year later because we got to see the impact of it. You know, we got to spend time with it and see the characters changed from that time. A very big impact, of course, is the family Jones, because they are the ones who have survived this, and we get to fixate on them and seeing how much they have changed because of this. Also, that moment when they watched the Doctor being effectively tortured, and just sort of like the distaste, the disgust they had in their faces, just, you know, there was a hopelessness to it, but there was also sort of a feeling of, ugh, we will get you. We will get you. I also really loved Tom Ellis here. I thought seeing him, you know, there at the beginning of this, and then watching him with Martha go through and have their whole plan on the side was really, really nice. I also thought he had really great chemistry there with Martha, and I think she noticed that too, right? They did kind of reference it. It was great to see Martha go off and do her thing, and also kind of like waiting in suspense as to what the Doctor told her, what this plan is. This big plan, this kind of like checkmate, this sort of move was really, really well done. I knew there was something up because of when it was revealed the plan was to kill the Master, and that's what the Doctor told her to do. It just seemed a bit like, wait, the Doctor doesn't want to kill, so that seems odd. But I was like, well, maybe because the situation is so bad, maybe that's just what they had to go to, but it still seemed a bit off. So that was my first thing. If I was the Master, I would have been like, okay, that's definitely not the plan. Knowing the Doctor as well as he does, but that moment when the Doctor was sort of, you know, changed and you see him glowing and rise, it was very, very satisfying for me to watch that, and especially having seen the Doctor go through what he went through these 2 episodes and how helpless everything seemed, hopeless. So to see him rise there in that glory, it was very Doctor Who. It was very satisfying, and I really appreciated that. And it was the epicness of the moment was not lost on me. I really, really loved that. It was very, very grand. You know, I've said this before. I do love the magical elements of this show whenever I can get them. And so whenever I do see glowy lights and and telekinesis kind of attacks and things like that, you know, you got me. I'm sold, and I'm not changing the channel. I'll tell you that. I think that was needed for the scale at which the Master was. We needed something like that, something big in the sky. I didn't want it to just be kind of a small thing. I wanted it to be massive like this. So I'm so happy that it was. Watching Martha kind of like laugh in that moment. You know, whenever you're down on your luck or everything seems hopeless and there's no way out, and then one of the characters starts laughing or smiling, you know, that feeling there, that moment there when you know that there's something still left, they have an ace up their sleeve. It's such a good feeling, and I think Martha did such a good job with that. Freeman does such a good job with that. She was absolutely exquisite this episode. I mean, she always is, but I love the work they gave her here. I love, again, Martha carrying the episode and the season is such a through line this season, and she really has. As you said at the end, like, she's good and she's the best is what it is. I really, really enjoyed her this season. This episode, I thought she was fire. Every single moment, her showdown with the master, her with her family, her with the doctor, how much she believes in what she's saying about him, her going around telling all these people, telling the human race. She was uniquely in a position to do this because she really believed what she was saying. She was talking from experience. She was talking from, like, I believe this is someone I love, this is someone I care about, this is something I care about as well. And she inspired all those people. It was a very tall order she had that whole year, and she did it. She ate, you know. Amazing work, amazing work, amazing work. That scene where everyone was chanting the doctor's name and it was like the human race coming together, it kind of reminded me too of Gridlock. I love the sort of the theme of a lot of these villains underestimating the human race and humans as being, oh, you weak race of people who don't have anything, degenerate is what he said, and then realizing that human beings can come together. Yes, it did remind me of the Gridlock episode of them being trapped under there and singing those songs, all hearing each other sing and realizing that we're trapped here. We're really, like, not much is going on, but we have each other and we have these songs and we have our hope. And that will get us by, and that's what got them by all that time until they finally found freedom. And so that really did remind me of that. I do love sort of like the little kind of themes that are going on throughout this season. I have to say before I forget, the music of this show, I don't think I give it enough love. I say it, but I think I need to say it because it's such a great touch with a lot of the scenes and the gravity of them, and music sometimes can be very seamless. You hear it, you understand it, but you're sort of are affected by it, but without it being distracting to you. So that's why it usually flows. The music has really influenced a lot of the scenes and the gravity of a lot of the scenes. We're talking about the drumming and how much that, like, has now in these 3 episodes, of course, it's connected to the master and his internal thoughts, the intensity of what's happening and what's about to happen. Really good job, and you can just sort of see the work they've done across all these 3 seasons that we've had so far now, that now I instantly sort of clue into defining the feeling I'm feeling in that moment, and it working so well with what I'm seeing on the screen. So great work with the music, always. The Troglodytes, was that their name, or that's the fake name they had? But that they were the humans from the end of the universe. That was I didn't see that coming, but it makes a lot of sense, of course, after the fact, and that the paradox makes so much sense as well. So that explanation came back. Oh my god, that face though, it did kind of remind me a little bit. I was like, what does this remind me of? Dr. Doherty. Oh god, I was so mad at her. I was like, you. But then I discovered, obviously, she was part of the plan. Her actions were a part of the plan as well. But that moment where she was like trying to do it, I was like, how you sniveling? So of course, at the end, with Lucy killing the master, or just Mama Martha trying to do it beforehand, I fully felt that. I thought she did such a great job. She's such a good actor. I mean, come on, every time she's on screen, she completely steals the scene. She has such gravitas to her performances and the things she says. I think she's such a stellar actor. But in that moment there, like that moment plus the moment where she made the resolve to kill him, she was the first one to say it in the family. So I was like, there's a reason why. So I knew her moment was coming. But obviously the doctor pulls her back from that moment, from that ledge, and says, hey, this is not you. You don't want to do this. But you do appreciate how she is where she is and why she's the one, why she feels so strongly to be the one to like do it, why she picks up the gun and makes it happen and wants to make it happen. It was well done there, that storyline, and also well acted. And I thought it meant something. And I thought it also influenced, Martha's decision at the end of the episode as well, to see what had become of her family and how she needed to be there for them. As the master lay, dying in the doctor's arms, and he says, "Oh wait, it's always a woman." And it's like the woman. I thought that was quite funny too, because Chanto also killed him. I kept calling her Chantor all episode, and it was really looking that back. It's Chantho, and Chan. I guess it's just Chan, but anyways. So Chan, she as well. She did the thing, and then and then and then of course Lucy does it here too. So it is funny that he was killed by two women. Regenerate again, and then you're killed by another woman again. It's always a woman. You are. That scene of the master dying in the doctor's arms, that really broke me because the doctor said, I don't want to kill the master. I want to save him. This episode was called The Last of the Time Lords. We have to appreciate the journey we've been on all this time with Doctor Who. The last of your kind. What that represents, the doctor being alone, the themes of the doctor. The doctor finally sees the master, someone who was a friend to him at one point. He's someone who, for a very long time, now he can really speak to on that level, who would appreciate what he's talking about. And as he lay dying, desperately pleading with him to regenerate and to say, hey, let's talk about this, remember this, remember that, and talking about their shared memory, about a planet that is long gone, and a past that is long gone. It was really, really, really sad. Doctor crying and saying, please, talking about someone who just destroyed the world and condemned the world to decimation and did all these things. But the doctor, with his two hearts, still sees this person as someone that deserves to be saved or that can be saved. And he said, I will actually he said it actually, like, maybe I've been wandering for too long. Maybe I need to change and sit back and care for someone else. And imagine that. It just shows you the gravity of everything that was happening and how much it broke him to see the master, having this fate. But obviously the master, we saw from the end of the episode, there's something going on there. We'll talk about that in a second. I mean, the acting there was just so good. I thought the actor here did a great job. Just in general, these two episodes with playing with the master's different range of emotions and different ways of being, all of that combined into one person. The chaos of the master, the drums, we saw that playing out in a characterization. I thought it was a really good job. But the doctor there in that moment breaking down is such a moment we've come to kind of like appreciate from the doctor, which is saddening, but also one that we understand about the doctor's history and the fact that he's now the last Time Lord, or at least for now. Okay, so Jack, the doctor, and Martha talking at the end there. I love that. I wish Jack had just joined the doctor and come back. That would be my greatest wish, is just for him to say, yes, I'll join you and let's continue and let's do this together, all three of us. That's what we want. We want everyone to stay together. It makes sense. Jack needs to go back. Jack's on contract to do Torchwood. But I love Jack on Doctor Who. I do. I just wish there's a way to make him more like that on Torchwood, because I do appreciate him more in this sort of vein here. I think maybe that's a testament to the Doctor just being there and how he cares for him. Jack cares a lot for the Doctor, and he's able to be that way due to that presence there. But in Torchwood, is a whole different thing, and sometimes it is tough to see him not be himself. But let's talk about that moment. Let's have that conversation. Let's have that conversation. What? Jack is the face of Bo? No. I refuse to accept that. What? I mean, it does make sense in this, with the fact that the face of Bo has lived for a very long time. But then again, why did the face of Bo then die? And then how does he get powers to do the things he does? Maybe from living that long? No. I can't explain it. I can't put it together. And also, Martha does mention the face of Bo during the events of Utopia, and Jack didn't say anything. So I don't know. But maybe they left it a little bit open-ended there with how the Doctor and Martha reacted to it. Like, why wouldn't the Doctor know? I don't know. That's a huge thing, if that's real. They called me the face of Bo, and we know, I know that Jack Harkness is not his he took that name. That is wild. That's wild to me. It makes sense with the Yana, him knowing about Yana and coming to tell the Doctor that, and then somehow with the timeline. But I have to go back and check everything and see what clues I missed. He survived for so long and lived for so long that he became a face, which is sort of like a parallel to the Doctor being aged so far up and looking at the changing in that way. That scene with the Doctor being aged so far, it was scary. I first, after, I'm like, how much more can you age this person? Martha and the Doctor, the ending scene there was, I could see that coming. I could see that happening just because of exactly what she said. On one end, she has to take care of her family now. She has this family to take care of that has gone through it this past year, and she needs to step in and be this doctor. Also, the other side of her being like, well, you're kind of paying me dust, and like I can't, I'm pining over you every day, being here, wanting you, loving you, and just having to push that on and push that down. I thought it was a good reference there where they showed her calling Tom the doctor, and they had chemistry, and they could have had something. And I think she realizes in that moment that all these people that I'm sort of not even looking at very well. It happened again in the 42 episode with that other guy. When you're like putting all your eggs for one person in one basket for somebody, you tend to not focus on other people. You tend to not think about other people and the possibilities with other people who actually would look at you, who actually would give you the time of the day. And that's what she realized in that moment, that, hey, I've just saved the world. I've just done all this stuff, and I'm gonna come back here and just go back to square one, just be where I am again. So she steps in and says and does this for herself, and steps in for herself and says, I need to write a different chapter of this story. Good for her. Good for her. Like, honestly, I will miss Martha. I don't know what's going to happen, but I will miss Martha on this show. I thought she was such a light. I thought she had such good chemistry with the doctor as well. It was so hard when you think about it, like coming from Rose. There was a point in this show where all I knew was Rose. I mean, I've had Ruby, but coming from this New Who standpoint, I knew Rose, and Rose was there for quite a bit. This is season 3. I had Rose for 2 seasons. And so it was like, how can I have another companion? It's so wild. Especially with the same doctor, and now looking back on it, like, I'm so glad to have found Martha. I thought she was, as I said, exquisite. I thought she was really, 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 really good here, and I thought she carried the team on her back many times, and here she did it again at the end. And I thought such a good performance, and such a good character, and so she would definitely be missed, and hope to see her again in some way in the future in this show. And Doctor Who really, after a while of watching this show, you start to be like, oh my God, some people are now just part of the history of the show, and you might not see them. Yeah, that is kind of it's like I'm slowly getting to that point. Okay, that ending scene there. Come on. Somebody picking up a ring. It was painted fingernails. It seems like a woman's hand, which I don't recognize that ring. I guess the master was wearing it. Maybe I probably missed him wearing it the whole time, I guess. And something tells me the master is not gone somehow, or somebody's connected to him. Who could that be? Who could it be? I don't know. Could that have been Lucy? The Titanic crashing into the TARDIS somehow, or him appearing in there. This is another time where something has sort of pulled the Doctor in. We had this with Donna, with the runaway, the bride, Doomsday, and her just sort of appearing, and the Doctor being kind of like pulled into that moment. So this happened again now, where he's forced into a situation and he has to figure it out. Voyage of the Damned. That's gonna be a wild episode, Christmas special. So I'm really looking forward to this. Titanic. We're gonna be at sea. Christmas specials are really fun though. I find them really like epic, sort of like movie adventures. Kind of pivotal moment in introducing the next season, as well as resolving some issues with the previous season. So meeting new companions. What happens here with David Tennant now being alone again, and how he gets to experience this story. Is there gonna be a new companion, or is what's gonna happen? I don't know, but I'm excited. I enjoyed this season, especially the last couple of episodes too. Have just been really big hits. I enjoyed Martha as a companion. I enjoyed David Tennant here, as I always do. I think he's such a fantastic actor and a great doctor. It was hard when we lost Eccleston in that moment, and again, me feeling like, how does this look like going forward? And look at where we are now, and these moments, these really sometimes tough emotional beats, but also really happy resolutions. Jack leaving, coming back, all of that stuff. It's been such a treat to watch the show evolve and keep on growing, and I think it also makes me feel excited and comfortable to see any changes that come. I'm open to them, and I'm like excited for them because I know what the possibilities are now. It's been a fun time. I really had a good time with it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Voyage of the Damned. Yo, that about to be epic. That's gonna be epic. That name alone, I think, is epic enough for me. Voyage of the Damned. We're about to see the Kraken in that episode. The Kraken is gonna come out of the water and be like, here I am. Release the Kraken. Imagine. We see like Rose and Jack. Oh, there's another Jack. Jack from Titanic. We see Rose and Jack. The Doctor needs to appear in the exact moment where Rose was hogging that door that she was sleeping on, and be like, okay, clearly you can share this. Has anyone ever seen that meme of all the different ways that Rose and Jack could have survived on that door? That kills me all the time, because I'm like, Jack, you just There's no way. There is literally no way I would have died there. I would have said, please, I'm sorry. We're gonna have to share this, even if it sinks. I'm sorry, I can't just be lying in this cold water, like allowing you to. But he was selfless. He loved her and he wanted to make sure she survived. In reality, oh my god. One thing movies and shows would do is they'll downplay the desperation or the human kind of innate need or desperation to survive, right? This this idea that human beings, like, oh, someone is like shot with a gun or something and they could go to the hospital, and like hospitals deals with gunshot wounds all the time, but they will be like, it's okay, no, I have to tell you my last secret. I'm like, you're literally wasting time. You could be saved by now. No chance does that happen in real life. In real life, anybody who's shot or anything that's happened, be like, get me to the hospital right now.